everybody. I'm here and I'm ready to do some coloring. Yay! This will be fun. I have a very simple color palette. Primary colors, why not? And we're gonna colors. Well, I got two. I did two just in case. I guess I gotta wait for people to get here. And here's our card that we're gonna decorate. Where are you all? Hello? Hey Carol, how you doing? What's up today? I'm trying to think of how... Oh, I know what to do. I want to measure between these two things right here to see how long it is. It is 6 inches. So it's a little bit over 6 inches. So I want to cut a piece that's 6 inches by something. Actually, I can use this piece right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it down to, I want to make a square that is about, I want to say an inch. Let me look. Yeah, so I want it to be 1 inch square and by 6 inches. So this is 6 inches, so we're good there. And then we need to have 4 sides plus 1 side to secure it. So we're gonna do 5 inches. So we have a piece here now that is 6 by 5. Okay, then we're gonna hope that this fits on. These are 1 inch. They're not. Well, that's okay. We'll make plateaus. Hey Teresa, hey Liquida, how you doing? Okay. So we'll score it at 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I think what I'm going to do is I will shave off a little bit here, but I'm going to fold it first just to make sure that's what I want to do. Did everybody have a good Friday night? Watch any movies or anything? What did I watch? I watched a TV show called Criminal Minds. It was with Mandy Patinkin. And if you know Mandy Patinkin, you know he was like the Phantom of the Opera at one point on Broadway. Was he the original Phantom? I don't remember now. But it was just like from the, Phantom to playing some, like basically it was almost like a Hannibal ripoff. It was like Hannibal, he was the good guy in the Hannibal Lecter series, if you ever saw that. I'm trying to think if he was Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. Mandy Patinkin. Let's see. Oh, he was in, that's what he did. He was in Evita on Broadway. He played that character that Antonio Banderas played. See, I'm a little bit of a theater nerd. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I think I'll put, yeah, I don't think I'll need to clip it, actually. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to notch the edges so I don't have anything hanging off the edge. Notch the edges. It's always a good rule of thumb when you're doing something dimensional like this, to notch the edge. Okay, so now this is an incredibly simple pop-up. Okay, wait a minute. You mean Groundhog Day when it first came out, Groundhog Day? Wow. Now, having seen that movie and not liked that movie, I understand why you'd never want to go again. I just did not get that. I'm watching the same movie over and over and over again. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah, I just didn't get it. To this day, I don't get it. I didn't think it was that funny or that good. I thought it lacked creativity. It's like they couldn't think of anything. Well, okay, so now. But there's so many good movies, Carol, that you can't have that be your last movie. Hey, Hadassah, how you doing? That just can't be your last movie. There's so many good ones after that. And it wouldn't be Titanic in my book. Oh. Let's see here. Okay, so now we have a fully put together box like so. Okay. Now, there's a couple things we can do with this, okay? And this is a card for a hero, right? So what we're going to put this right here is where this is going to go, right there. And then it'll be able to open and close with it, okay? And what you can do is you can put a slit in the top right here, and we're not going to do this right now, but just follow me. You could put a slit right here, and you can put a gift card in it. So you just cut a little slit here in one side, that's the top side, and you put a gift card in it. So that's one thing you can do with it. I want to decorate it right now because I want it to blend in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I only have 3/4 inch pieces, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to cut a 6-inch strip because this is how long it is. Let's cut a few 6-inch strips if we can. Oh, good. They're 12 inches long, so it's perfect. So we're continuing to build our scene. Let's see then. So what I'm going to do with my first strip is I want to put the first strip over this crease, okay, to cover it up. Because if I put a piece here and a piece here, I could get white showing through, right? And so if I put the crease over, if I cover the crease with the crease, it'll be covered up. It'll be hiding. So let's do that. I'm just going to do I'm going to go as kind of eyeball the center. Doesn't have to be exact, right? Okay. And then I'm gonna burnish it like so. Okay. And then I'm going to line it up on the crease and attach it. And I am going to use, let's see here. I think I'm going to use score tape for this one. For this piece in particular, because it's on that corner. On the crease. I don't want to compromise it in any way. Okay. Which also means I'm only going to have one shot at this, theoretically. Even though sometimes I seem to be able to wiggle my way out of that. Actually get 2 shots sometimes, or maybe more. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll put one there. Oh, man. Put one there. And one in the middle. So this should be holding very well. And we'll cut the edges off, the little snippets there. Okay. That said, okay, so now we've got that going on. We're gonna take these off. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I'm quarantined right now because my daughter's boyfriend tested positive, but I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks, and it's almost been 2 weeks since I saw my daughter, so she hasn't been tested, and I wish she would go get tested. But, okay, so now she's supposed to get tested tomorrow, so... And the doctor said to me, since I didn't get a direct, what is it? What's it called? A direct hit. Since I didn't get a direct exposure, that's the word, just it was better to wait it out, was her attitude, my doctor's attitude at least, but I'm sure they vary, right? Okay, so now I'm just going to put this piece up here and then a piece down here, right? And we're good to go. But I think I'm going to cover, this is a white core. So let's find a color. I think this color will do. That'll cover it up enough. So we don't see that white core. All the details, right? I don't know about you, but I could do this all day. Just color the little edges. It's funny. Okay, there's one. And then we'll have an extra piece if we need it for something else. We sure used up that piece of scrap, didn't we? When are you going to find out your results, Teresa? Did they tell you? What city? Where are you? I can't remember what state you're in. My daughter went one place. The reason she hasn't been tested yet is she went one place and they wanted $300 to test. Ah, gotta love Texas. Okay, so now we can use regular tape for, oh, you know what? These edges are a little pointy too, so I'm going to push them down. Okay, and then we'll attach them. Hey Shelly, how you doing? Long time no see. In all honesty, I'm having a hard time keeping track of time at this point. So I don't remember the last time I saw you. Was it this week? I probably saw you the last time we were on. Oh, well, we're working on, right now I'm working on a little box, and it's going to go in the middle of this. And we're making a heroes scene with the kit from Fawn, based on a movie called Dante's Peak, which is a really cheesy, what do they call those, B movies? With Pierce Brosnan. It's just like, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And so, it's just this funny little town in Iowa I went to that had a movie filmed there called Dante's Peak, which is about a volcano that explodes in the middle of Idaho. It's really, really cheesy. I'm just saying. Do not take the time to watch it. I really hope everything turns out well for you, Teresa. I'm sure. I really, like, how do you feel? I feel fine. I don't know about you, but my daughter feels fine, and my daughter's boyfriend feels fine. So, yeah, I'm hopeful that we'll all be okay. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, well, the reason that we're dealing with this, they weren't particularly good people, unfortunately. But in my daughter's boyfriend's business, he doesn't necessarily know the people that he works with, and they can be unreliable. He's a sound engineer, so it was a band, and they were partying, and it wasn't him. He wasn't partying. It was like a couple days before, and 3 of the band members got it, and that's when he went to get tested. So, yeah. Not really happy about that. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so what we're going to do now is this box here. We can flatten it out and we can line it up on the center if we want, or and attach it that way. Or we can just do one side at a time, and I'm feeling better about doing one side at a time. And I'm going to use my liquid glue because then I have a little wiggle room, right? Okay. Because I didn't know I was going to do that. I decided after the fact. Plus, if you look, it's like, the thing is, I don't know if that would have worked because I have this happening too on the sides, right? So I don't know how that would have worked. I wanted it to go down like this, right? On either side. It's a work in progress. Oh no. Well, hopefully she'll be okay. See, now what's going to happen is, because this is like this, it's going to attach to the bottom, right? Now you can reverse engineer it later to see how it would have worked with, you know, how I could have done it the other way. But I actually think this is more interesting, you know? So anyway, kind of like my thing. Dare to be different. Okay, so now we're going to put some adhesive here. I hope this folds. Not quite sure if it will. Okay, and so now we will close it up like this. See, I don't know if it'll close now. That's the problem. Let's see how we can do this. So now you have to do this. Oh, it doesn't close. What do we do now? Okay. We need to figure this out. Now see, I caused a problem and now we're going to fix it. The concept seemed good. Okay, so let's see here. See, this needs to fold up like this, right? And then I gotta see these. Oh, it's not stuck down yet. Shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Maybe I just don't stick it to the bottom. Let's see here. See what I mean? So like it goes like this, like this, like this. And I don't want to go too much because I don't want to glue it. And like that. And then this would go down like that. That's the way to do it. See? Thank you. I'm a geek. What can I say? So now I have this extra little piece that I can cover up that piece with. Let me do that real quick. Do my edges. Okay. Whew. Now see, this has glue on it. I want to see if I can get it to stick to that glue that's already there and even a little dry. I always wanted to experiment with this, so this is my opportunity. Like if you just squish it on there, if it's still sticky. Yep. Oop, maybe not. Okay, so that said, let's just put some glue on it and get to... I'm doing this so you don't see it necessarily when you open it, and actually to cover up that glue so that it doesn't stick when I close it. As well. Now, I wish I could fold it that way, but I can't. So I've got to fold that way, and that way, and that way, and then that way, and then poof, and this will have to, something will happen. We'll put something on this that'll make it move down faster. But yeah. So there's our little problem solved. Oh well, so much for that, right? So now we've got our little town and we got a mountain and we can put buildings up here and whatever if we want. Because I thought it'd be cute to put a little church up on the hill, you know, and stuff. Different buildings. So anyway, we got that. Now we've got our little things, our little buildings and emergency vehicles. So I thought we would just quickly color those, and I'll show you how you can just use a few colors and, you know, because not everybody has all of the Copic colors, or well, I don't have all of them, but I have quite a bit. But anyway, so this way, this is like the primary colors, basically, and a beige. Isn't that a primary color too? So let's go and color these just with those primary colors. Okay, so I thought I would start with the church, and I thought I would paint it like this brown kind of terracotta, or not terracotta, just like a what's it called? So it has kind of a stucco look to it. I live in Texas, right? So San Antonio has like these missions and stuff, and they're stucco and such. So let's do that. And then okay. And then, oh, you know what? I'm going to want a little bit, yeah, not really a red, but a brownish red for the roof. And I mean, you could do some shading on these, but they're so small. I don't know why you would necessarily need to do that, you know? Maybe do a little gray for the stairs. Concrete stairs. And then, oh, and the silver bell. Silver bells, silver bells. And then, I don't know what color would you do this? I'm gonna think like there's a light going up. Hey Fee, how you doing? Yeah, I like the shiny paper. I think it worked well for the mountains. Well, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna put this yellow for the windows and for the top here, like there's light glowing up through the church, like all the candles. It's burning down. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Part of me wants to just put a bunch of different colors and make it look like a stained glass window. So anyway, but we don't need to do that. Okay. Now let's move over to our stop sign. I find it funny that, well, I guess I don't know how you would have done it because it's so small, but I almost would have done the letters in a bold with white in the middle so that you could see the stop sign. You know what I mean? We have our little wooden color. Okay, let's see here now. Now let's do our little church. Oh, that's right. It's dusk, so the lights can be on. I'm just going to do this as a white hospital with red here and brown door and yellow windows like the lights are on. That's one of the reasons I like doing nighttime or dusk, is if you're doing a building, it makes it so you could put lights on in the building, and it makes sense. Okay. Let's see. You know what I want to do? I want to do this color for the doors. And then do the cross. And we have our little awning. Who's got big plans for Father's Day tomorrow? My dad's over in Australia, so I guess it's going to be an extra FaceTime call. There we go. So there's our hospital. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, yeah. They can be frustrating that way. Okay, so just a second here. I'm sorry, my throat hurts. I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink. And my helper isn't around. Hi, Daisy. Sorry about that. Oh, so thirsty. Oh, thanks, Adasa. Thank you for reminding everybody. I appreciate that because you know me, I forget. I'm creating here. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do this in red, and then I can do the little flame in yellow. And then let the building stand out on its own as, I don't know. I'm trying to think what color a fire station would be. All red, wouldn't it? Any guesses? I don't know if I... Oh, you know what? We have them all different colors around here. I like the little fire. Then we're going to color our windows with the yellow. I guess a lot of times they're brick, aren't they? The fire stations. Let's see here. I think they should all be pink. Hey Denise, how you doing? Yeah, where's my swatch thing? I have a... What you need to do is get that thing from Sandy Allnock, and you swatch your the hex chart. That's the best. It's like $5.99. I can get you a link if you like. Let me know. But yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Okay, let's do a gray garage door. I have to admit, when I'm coloring, it's hard to resist wanting to shade, you know? It's like, oh, I want to shade, I want to shade. But I'm like, I know that for the space that I have, it really isn't worth the time. It would take too long, you know? And if I wanted to make a bunch of these, then it would deteriorate from being able to do that, you know? Okay, I got the blender pen out because, oh, there. See this little bit of gray there? I'm going to push that in. Now when you're erasing with the blender pen, let me see here. See if it zooms in. There. Okay. See, there was a little spot, and you can kind of still see it. It's not quite dry yet. But what you do is you push it into the line, you know, and then you let it dry, and then you push it in again, and you let it dry. Yep, it's Lawn Fawn. It was their last release, the one in May. Okay. So then we've got our fire department all colored. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Okay, so then what are we going to do with the police station? I got blue for the police station. So I think we'll do it blue. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, the new Lawn Fawn's coming out next week, and oh, is it ever cute. Can't tell you, it's still a secret. Oh, okay, here's a problem I have, you guys. My spouse, who you know is gone now, left the sink with these stains on it. It's stainless steel. So that's kind of funny. Stains in stainless steel. So, how you doing, Denise? Oh yeah, you're right. They're showing the samples on the website. I forgot. It's Unicorn Land and castles and oh, I love it. So anyway, what was I saying? My spouse is gone, and oh, how do you get your stainless steel sink to shine again and get those marks out? Does anybody have any tricks? Is there a magic product? Would Barkeeper's Friend work on it? I have Barkeeper's Friend. I don't know if that would work. Oh my goodness, I just looked up. Okay, I got the Barkeeper's Friend. That's funny. I looked up and I was like, oh yeah. The stains are like from cast iron pans that she left sitting in there. So, yeah. Sorry, this is a very tight area. I had to focus. Oh, what happened? You can't vote? Let's see here. Let's do the car while we're at it. Tell me what's up with the voting. Is it not working? Such a small little space. I really like if you just stamp this out. Okay, good. I really like Barkeeper's Friend. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to put a little yellow there. A little yellow in the windows, I guess, and the lights in the back. Because I don't know what other color to put. Why not, right? And then we'll do some yellow in the windows. I don't know what I'm going to do with the school bus windows because I'm going to paint the school bus yellow. I couldn't think of the color as I'm sitting there holding it. See how easy they are to color though? They're really pretty good. Now, I'll tell you what I want to do with this little police badge is I would like to do like silver gel pen if I can get it to work. So I'm going to go like this, like that. So it has a little bit of a shine to it. Let's see if it worked. Yep, it did. Wanted to accentuate that little point there first. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the Stupid Gray again. And maybe some lighter gray doors. Oh no, that's my blender pen. What color doors do you think? Where'd my light brown go? Oh, there it is. It's right there. Oop. See, I left it open. This is what happens when you leave it open. It gets like sticky on the end. But it wasn't that long, so that's good. Where's the cap? There it is. And then I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do this color at the top too. Why not? Okay, I feel like this car looks funny. What are your suggestions? I'm like, what do I do at the ends? Maybe a lighter blue? That's probably a good way to go. Which one's this one? B28. Maybe B24. Here we go. There. Okay, so much for using just a few colors. I have a Cricut too. I don't have a scan and cut. I have used one at CHA, at Creativation. Actually, you know what's funny? I used it to do a sewing project. I wonder if it's here somewhere. I sewed my first ever zipper there on a brother, because they had this whole thing that was like a brother work area, and they had this little class that my friend encouraged me to do. So it was working on the sewing machine and the brother scan and cut. I'm not a fan necessarily. Probably not the best person to speak to about it, because I really like the die cuts and how they cut. But see, Teresa loves it. No inks. Well, you wouldn't need inks anyway. Cartridge. Oh, well, you would need inks if you wanted to draw with it. Can you draw with it, Teresa? Or can you not draw with it? Maybe that's the thing. Let's color in this. We'll do the ambulance first. Yeah, let me know, because I'm really curious about that. Like when you say no inks, does it color without needing inks? But how does it do that then? Okay. Get our little tires colored in. I heard there's once somebody said once, the more you have to put your tools down, the longer something takes to make. And I don't listen to that, and I really should more. Because maybe I could have, not that I'm blaming you guys, maybe I could have done this faster if I would just do all the gray, but then I didn't necessarily know what colors I was going to be using, so, as I went through. Okay, so we're going to do the hose in this color. And then, oh, you know what? We do this in this color too. This is my quote-unquote silver color. And then we're going to do this in the red. Can you see me? Not quite. Community posts are on their way? Huh, that's weird. I mean, you saw me yesterday set it up. Okay, let me look at that when we're done today. I'll look at that and hopefully it'll pop up. And I'll figure it out. If it's not working, I'll figure it out for next time. Because it's not a hurry, really. I guess. Maybe it is a hurry, I don't know. I did apply for another job yesterday doing remote work for a company, like an administrative assistant, remote, that I could work from home. So we'll see what they say. Biggest problem with the job that I got is that I can't do any other job out of the house because it's for a senior living facility and they don't want to take the chances with the COVID. Can you imagine, like 4 months ago, the COVID wasn't even something we even thought about? Not much. What do you mean faster but not necessarily more enjoyable? The Scan and Cut or the Cricut? Or something else entirely. Oh, my eyes are bugging out. That's funny. They're like, woo! Everything's going blurry. Okay, so we got that. And we got this. Right, it is boring. And plus, as I said, I didn't necessarily know what colors I wanted to do. I almost picked up the wrong color. And it's part of the creative process. Okay, so school bus. How do I do the school bus if I'm... Oh, I don't know what to do with the school bus, because if I'm doing all of the... Well, Okay, I'll figure it out. It has to be yellow. That we know for sure. Maybe I just need to get a different yellow for the windows. Or I'll just do gray for the windows. Quick coloring though, right? Not too bad. Let's see, I was going to do the gray. No, but I did the gray, so I'll do a little bit lighter gray. Barely there gray. And then maybe do orange for the lights in the front and the back. Kind of different. Mix it up a little, right? YR04. Okay. And then I wanted to do silver in the middle for all the hubcaps. And then silver here. Silver here. And it doesn't look like much here, but when you hold it up, you'll see it. You can see that it's going to be shiny. Okay, now almost there. We need to color in this. Okay, I'm having a brain fart. Does the green go on the top or the bottom? I know the yellow goes in the middle. I can't remember. I think the green's on top, isn't it? Oh, I like them both. Honestly, I have most of the alt new ones. If anything, the only thing I don't like about the alt new ones is there's not as many colors. That's the only thing I don't like. But I like the shape of them. I like how they feel in your hand. I like how they write in color. It's very nice, smooth blending. I am not a fan of Spectrum Noir. I've used those as well, and I don't like them at all. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going to put the green on the top. Hopefully this is right. And the red on the bottom. If not, it's Joanne's universe, and this is the way it goes in Joanne's universe. Right? Okay. And then let's do... Oh, wrong end. Not that I have opinions, right? Oh, I'm so opinionated. Well, but part of what I do is I use all these things so I can tell people so they don't have to use them. So you guys don't have to spend the money, right? That's my goal on crap, that you can have good things that work well. Okay. Let's put some silver on here too. I did come up with a schedule for this next week. And basically Tuesdays and Thursday I am going to do evenings at 8:30. And then Monday and Friday I'm going to do in the afternoons. And then I'm going to take Wednesday off. And then, I'm sorry, Monday, Friday, and Saturday in the afternoons. And I'm going to take Wednesday off. Saturday's up in the air. It depends. I might have things I have to do. So if I do, then, we'll change them. But anyway, so there's my images all colored and cute. Right? Now we need our dies. Okay. And we need our tape. Where's that? Look at how the markers, they just stack up, don't they? It's so funny when I only color things with one color mostly, and it's still stacked up. Well, what do you color? Do you color flowers or do you color objects like this? That would be a good question. Ouch. Okay, so we got this. Oh, there. I had my skinny one. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okie dokie. The moment of truth. Clearly, the Ulta new ones are are a lot less expensive. And so maybe to start with, that'd be a good start. Especially, as I said, if you're coloring flowers, I feel like knowing, how they are with their flowers, right? They make it all to go with the flowers. Okay. I got it. I used the sprinkler on my front lawn yesterday. First time I'd put out a sprinkler in, I don't know, maybe my whole life. I'm pretty sure I've done it before, but it's certainly my whole adult life. How about that? Anyway, so I did it and I cut my finger. Oh, it's so painful. It's like a paper cut that I got with cardboard. And you'd think I'd get paper cuts all the time, right? But no, I don't get paper cuts very often at all. It's funny, but when I'm doing this, I feel like if only I could speed it up. That's the other thing. On Wednesday, I'm going to be working on a video for a blog hop or a video hop that we're doing on, I think it's next weekend. To fight, to support fighting racism. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be an actual video. I've got to do more of those because my viewership, I love you guys so much and I really appreciate you. But I've lost like 120 members since I started doing these lives. Subscribers, they just For some people, it's just too much time to commit. So I need to learn how to do have time to do the other ones as well. Yeah. But then again, I figure they probably don't watch anyway, so. Okay. Let's hope these cut well, right? Yeah, Justine Hovey put it together. She does things. She's awesome that way. I think I might be able to fit all of the dies on this one page that at the same time. That'd be nice. It's like, it's funny because as much time as I spend doing this, it's always hard to get them just right. You know? These dies. Ooh, that's a little piece. Thanks, Laquita. It's just some people are busy and they don't have time to watch, so I understand that, but I wish they wouldn't unsubscribe. Hang in there. Understand I'm going through some stuff, you know? I should make an I'm going through some stuff video. Please be patient. Well, c'est la vie. It's like, excuse my head. Oh, I guess you don't see my head because I haven't zoomed in enough. No, you don't. That's funny. I feel like you should see my whole body. Okay. Stoplight. These are going to be really cute once they're cut out. And then I think I'm going to do some coloring around them where the white space is to have them blend in with the background a little bit more, that the white doesn't just stand out so much, you know? Okay, almost there. I am not known for my emergency vehicle sounds, let's just say that. Okay. Now, they had some clouds, and I did not cut them. I did not stamp them. But I just don't see the point in stamping a white cloud. I just used the die alone. I don't really need the stamps. So, if you're wondering about that, when I put the little clouds on here to cut out, that's my reasoning. I love this little school bus. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm going to use all these, but I want to have them available to create the scene, you know? Okay. Then, let's see where we can fit these clouds. I'll have to do those separately because it's kind of tight. There's no room at the end. Okay. I have to admit, I really like the extra real estate I get to work with on this slimline format. It's quite nice. Okay. You ready for the cuteness to be unveiled? Oh boy. Okay. Good. That one did well. Oh, look, I got my white borders are looking good. Except that one. Let's see how I did on the stop sign. I was, well, a little bit off. I love these tiny little things. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness, they're so adorable. Hey, oh my God, this is not a church. This is a schoolhouse. Well, it could be a church too, but oh my word, I don't even know why that's funny. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. I'm sorry, but I'm like, wait a minute, where's the schoolhouse? Ah! Okay, now let's see if we can find some extra. Well, let's do the clouds after a bit. You know. Now I'm going to save this piece right here. I'm going to save for later. Okay. Let us see here now. So cute. Okay, so we got to do a little bit of trimming because I'm not happy with some of it, but I don't know where my snips are. Oh boy, they're here somewhere. Oof. Where are my snips? This is annoying. Sorry. Just a second here. I'll have to go get my other ones. I'll be right back. Let me see if it's under here. No. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take me so long, did it? Snips. Okay. This is a good angle, huh? You can see pretty well from this angle. Okay, so let me just do this. Oh, okay. So Carol, this is what I like. I like when you cut with a die, it curves this edge over. Right? So it smooths it out rather than being flat. Right? So see, it's kind of, what do you call that? Concave or whatever? I don't know if you can tell. It's very slight. But the fact is then when you're attaching it to things, it just is different. But then I'm going to cut it off. So sometimes you have to cut it off because your edges aren't even, right? And then you just don't worry about it. You just snip, snip, snip. Okay. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I need to figure out a color that would be kind of just blending, right? Like with the, if you look here, see how it's kind of sticking out because of the background? So I'm hoping that if I use a color that's kind of similar to the background, that it won't show up so much. That's what I've done with other cards in the past. So let's see if we can make this work. I think there's times where the white space is nice, but then sometimes I wish the die would, I wish the stamps had like this thicker line, and then you could actually just stamp it within that thicker line that you wouldn't have a white space, you know? I've actually had a die like that. Oh, it's 110 pound cardstock. It's by Hammer Mill, I think. It's what's it called? Digital cover paper, and it's, yeah, as I said, it's I can get it in different sizes, and 100 pound I get in 12 by 18, and I can cut that down to 12 by 6 card bases, and then I also get 8.5 by 11 and cut that down too. When I go to buy paper, I buy like a case at the time and then cut it down so I don't have to buy paper for a while. Okay, so now let's see how this looks. See how now it just kind of blends in a bit better, right? I guess the other thing you could do is you could do like a light, like if I didn't have this brown, I'd do like maybe a blue for the sky, right? So it blends in with the sky. But since these are all going to be up, pretty much up against the mountains, then this is going to be the best bet. Although with this schoolhouse now, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Okay. I'm just going to, with this one, I want to have there be a little bit of white so you see the ladder better, right? So I'm using a very light hand when I color it. Oh, I forgot to color the windows. Oops. This is tedious, but it's worth it, I think, in the long run. There we go. And it doesn't seem like it would make a difference like that corner thing, but I really think it does, you know? Okay, so, oh, you know what else we need? We need road. Do I have a road die cut? Let me think. Let me see here. I guess we're not going to have a church on the hill anymore. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm thinking how I'm going to do this. And so Okay, so it stands to reason that the fire station's going to be down below and the hospital might be more up on the hill. I don't know why. It just makes sense in my head. Okay. Doesn't it make sense in your head? Oh my. Giggle, giggle. Oh, Teresa, where are you? I didn't get which state you're in. Oh, yeah. Trust me when I tell you, I was like really, really light-handed when I was coloring it. Let me do this. I do not push at all. My hand is like, the brush is barely touching the paper. There. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I should probably... See, part of me says this should go here. I got to figure this out here. But see, if I put this here, then I would do this blue and this brown. That's why it's important to... Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm thinking of putting the hospital here. And if I put it here, I need to do this part here blue and then the rest of it brown. Because that way it'll blend in both spaces, you know? Especially being that I feel like I just butchered it. Oh, see, I just did it boo-boo. But, okay, so here you get to see my... Hi, Kathy, how you doing? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to fix this, we hope. It's a big, huge blot. So what you do is you take your 0 and you push it out of the picture, as it were, right? So like towards the black line is what I always use. That it's connected to, if it's connected to. If it's not, then you can't. But I think of it like I'm pushing it in. Okay, so now I did a little bit. And look, you can't really tell it's there. Blue paper. This blue paper? Lawn Fawn. I'd have to look to see. Oh, wait. Hello Sunshine Remix is what it is. Okay. So yeah, so I fixed that, or at least I made it so it's not as noticeable. Let's just put it that way, because that was a really dark blotch. You don't really want to have that dark of a blotch to have to fix that. Oh, and I did it again. So this one, there's just like this little line. So I'll do it again. And you also want to do it as quickly as you can before it has a chance to sit into the paper too much. And that right there is probably one of your keys to success. Okay, so now let's start by putting our hospital there. And I need my, there it is. Okay, we'll put the hospital in first. Oops, under construction. I'm not popping this up because I've got all this dimension already going on, right? So I'm going to put that there, like so. Welcome to Perky Penny Paper Hospital. Thanks, Kathy. It was very simple coloring, trust me. Trust me. Okay, so now the ambulance is half the size of the building. How do we deal with it? By the way, wouldn't these be cute to pop up with a little piece of acetate so the kids could play with them? I think it like go woo. I think that would be fun. Just saying. Okay, and so then let's do this one, the police station. Where are we gonna put our police station? I'll zoom out a bit so you can see more than just, that was not what I intended to do. Not so much of a problem when you got all this color on it, on whether or not you go over the lines, right? It's more so just when you do the white. Okay, so there's our police station. And we're going to put the police station. Let's see, where will the police station go? Yep, we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to put the police station right down here. It's going to be kind of sticking out a little bit on the, so I don't want to put glue over the whole thing. I'm just going to do it on one side and hope that it doesn't, oh yeah, that's good. And I'm trying to line up the stair with the bottom in this piece. Okay, so there we've got our police, and then we got a fire station, and we'll put that over here, or maybe the fire station. I wonder. No, that's going to go over here. That's for sure. I got that. I'm determined that that's where that's going. Then we've got like a little pyramid of our heroes, right? See? But I put it so it's like it's going up in the air. So let me fix that, because we can't have flying fire stations. That's not acceptable. And we can't have flying police stations either. Okay. So we got that. So now, let's see here. What's the next step? That is the question. We need a road. I think I need a road. And I need people. Because I got these signs and everything, but let's see here. Okay. Got to do some figuring here, because for the popping action. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Teresa. Okay, so what I want to do is I want my, let's see here. I like the fire engine. He's fun. See, I really think it'd be fun to have him just to play with. Weir, 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 weir. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then the poor school bus. Where's the school bus? Uh-oh. I'm missing my school bus. Huh, where'd it go? There it is. School bus. Okay. See, sometimes this is where it gets hard because you want to be able to make everything work, you know, the way it should. So I'm going to do another, I want to do a square that's going to go behind this so that it pops up and then it'll pop down, and I'll have the ambulance sitting out here. Does that make sense? So since I can do that, I'm going to do that. Now I want to measure this truck is about, I'm going to say it's a 1/2 inch. Yeah. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch square. And actually what I can just do that brown. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch square box like I did for this one right here. So to do that, I just take this and I'm going to get my bone folder and I'm going to score it at a 1/2, 1, 1.5, and 2, and 2.5. And then I'm going to cut it at that 2.5 inch mark. Okay. And I'm going to fold it into a square. And the reason I did the 5th side is so that I can close it off like I did with the other one. And I'm going to notch the corners so it doesn't hang out. Okay. And I'm going to put some glue on. Yeah, it would be cool if I could add sound effects. Not my sound effects, though, because they're not very good. So we're going to attach that together and press it flat. I put the glue on, and I'm pressing it flat in both directions, right? And where's my little, and then the ambulance, I need to color around it in the brown. I was like, can you even see what I'm doing? You can see what I'm doing. It is funny, though, when you color it around the edge, how it just kind of blends in. You don't even notice. Okay. So then I can put this, I can attach my little, now what I'm going to want to do is I want to line it up with the bottom of the wheels, right? And then I'm going to color, I don't want that seam there. Let me see here. Let's make sure that it's very, very creased. Okay. So I want to line up these wheels, right? And then I'm going to do the brown under here too. Okay. Or I guess I could just do the brown first. Okay. So then I'm going to take this tape runner and I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to line up those wheels with the bottom. Oh, line it up straight. Pull off the extra glue that's there that I shouldn't have put there, but I guess I kind of had to. And then we've got a little pop-up See, it's like now, woo. Oh, really? Oh, I've got a good, it says here I've got good coverage, so it would be, yeah, I have an excellent connection. It's still, not that I necessarily believe it, but anyway. And I'm going to actually color the top of this too. So that it's not so noticeable. Okay, make it a little less noticeable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with this as we did with this box here, except with this one we can attach both of them, whereas with this one we didn't attach it because it wouldn't fold, but this won't interfere with that. So let's do that. We'll start with one side, apply my glue, kind of thin it out, and then I'm gonna have to do trees and stuff tomorrow. Okay. And then we'll put a little bit of glue back here. And put it down. And I think, let's see if this will fit. Oh, it doesn't. I'd love to be able to, oh, oops. Something pulled up. Okay, that's okay. Now I've got a boo-boo, but that's okay. See, now I can do this, push it down, and then it should, oh, the back I need to get some more glue on. Okay. Really didn't have a visual of it last time, so now I'm going to turn it over. Hopefully this will just work, right? Oh, you're in Phoenix. Okay, what part of Phoenix are you in, Teresa? I used to live in Fountain Hills, Gilbert, and Chandler. I lived in those three places in Phoenix because I can never decide where I'm going to stay. Hi, Carol, too. How are you doing? Now, I am going to have to color that in a bit, but I'm going to wait until it dries, and then I'll just color it to fix those little marks. But yeah, so now this pops out, and we have a little, what's-he? And you could still put the, remember what I was saying about putting a gift card? You could just put a little slot here or something up front, and you could put the gift card there. Okay, now I'm trying to think. I just noticed something I need to cover. Random. Okay, I'll do that later. Okay. Okay, so we have our hospital and we have our ambulance all set up. And then we have our fire engine. Now we're going to need to figure out how we want to finish this, right? And I kind of want a road. Let me think here. Do I have a road? I don't know if I have a road, but I guess I could make a road. Hmm. I'm going to do something different. Let's take these off. I'm trying, I got to think through this, sorry. I want to do something unusual. You know, I'm obviously trying to make it as interesting as possible. Yeah, I know they have a road. I just don't think I have it. That's the problem. But what I want to do, see, here's the deal. Here I was able to use this space to be able to pop out my little ambulance, right? And have that be next door. Well, here I don't really have that same space. It's different. And so what I kind of want to do, what you can do with something like this, let me get a piece of paper and see if I can explain it, is every time you create a 90-degree angle like this, you can create a pop-up. Okay? So right here, I don't have a 90-degree angle here. Clearly, I have it here. Oh, I have it here. But that's not going to necessarily pop out the right way. Okay? Because it would have to be that I folded it. I've never done anything like that. Like on a... Oh, I wonder if I could. Let me think here. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I could use 2 of the wavy borders and make it that way. But I'm trying to think about popping up these buildings first to make them pop up or go down correctly, you know? See, if I do them here, what I can do is I can take a piece of this that's skinny, like so, and I can cut it. How deep? Here's a really good example of that edge. Well, that's when you cut it with a cut. Forget it. I'm lying. So what I'm thinking of doing is, because the other thing is it needs to be able to fold, right? So it needs to be able to fold, which that folds. Okay. So this would be something that's going to fold here like this. Okay. So, and it's not going to be visible. It's going to be behind the mountain to cover it up. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Okay. You're along for the ride, as it were. I'm going to put it right at this corner. Okay. So then I can get this strip here. I'm going to do one here, and then I'm going to do, let's see here. So it would go see, now I can add one of those little boxes here, right? Or I could make this into the little box even if I would have been thinking straight, but I didn't. So it's not glued yet. So here's what we can do. Remember how I created that it's 5 sides? And it's a 1/2 inch. We're going to do a 1/2 inch again. So, and look at that. It's exactly a 1/2 inch. I didn't even plan for that. That just happens. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, 2.5 inches. And then we're going to cut it there. And then we're going to do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're going to cut that in the middle. So or tear it in the middle. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Follow me. You'll see. Trust me. Okay, we're going to color it in just so it's all covered. I promise it'll be worth it. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we got that, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to cut the last one off. Oh, I forgot to notch the edges, so we'll notch the edges on this one. And then notch the edges on the one I've already colored. Carol, yeah, I've gotten behind on my thumbnails and I need to catch up on that. I will work on that tomorrow and tonight. I just have been going through some pretty heavy personal stuff lately, so I've been, what do you say? Just surviving every day. Every day gets a little better though. It has to, right? That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Okay, so now I've got my little box, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this glue here and I'm going to attach it on the back like so. And then I'm going to put additional glue on this tab here and fold it around and attach it to the front. Oop. And then let's see, let's make sure this is right. And then train it properly. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my tweezers here and I can put them in like this and let that dry for a minute. Well, I'm gonna put it the other way around actually. And then that can dry while I'm working on the other side. If I can get it in there. Ugh, it doesn't want to do it. But there we go. There. Okay. So we'll put that one there to adhere. Yeah, I have to take a bunch of pictures and get that done. Oh, shoot. I did the wrong side. Oops. Okay, let's put it on the right side this time. Okay. Oof. I just hope I can find all the projects because I feel like they're all over the place now. I will. Okay, and then this one will go like this. I love these tweezers. They're the best when I'm trying to do something like this. Okay, so then that's gonna already pop out. That's good. Now see how now the fire, or what is it? Now this is going to be sticking out a little further. So it gives it a little bit more dimension. And then, just a second. Sorry, I gotta wait for it to get this to get. Is that gonna stick? Now. Oh, it wants to pop out. Okay. Let's just do that and let it sit for a bit. So now, okay, so see how that works? Now I'd like to put this, I want to put this in front of it. Now I can attach something to the back of the fire station because it's sticking out further. Oh, that's awesome, Carol. Okay. So now I'm gonna see, now I can put something, it's like I'll do a very thin little one that'll hold this truck. And I've got to manage the, okay, so just to show you how this is going to work, let's hope it's stuck now. Okay, so now this folds here and these fold here like this, and then that folds there, right? And then it pops out, and then these will pop down eventually when I've got it stuck right. Or let's see if I can get it to stick on the front better. You know, sometimes things just don't work the first time, right? Ah. Okay. I'm just not very patient. That's the problem. Patience is a virtue. Thank you. Can I show the shelf for the hospital? I can in a minute. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. Look. It's just a box. It's a 1 inch. I cut a 5-inch by 6-inch piece because this is 6 inches. And then I scored it at 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. And I folded it into a box. And on the bottom, you know, on the 5th side, I used that to attach it together. Tape runner for this because it's not going to hold as well. And this is going to get a lot of movement. So it's probably better that it's done with liquid glue because it'll be popping up and down and up and down and up and down, you know. The question is now, how am I going to get this here? And I think I might have to go with acetate. So let's see. Oh, my little stop sign's way over here. I don't know how that happened. My little fire hydrant. I think there should be a fire hydrant by the school. I'm just saying. I got my little town. I think we're going to have to leave this and finish it because I really have probably a little bit more work. A few hours more work. Oh, you know, I didn't cut out the clouds. But now that I look at it, that's a good thing. Because I don't really have any clouds in the sky because it's dusk. It's so bad. The movie is so bad, but watch it. It's funny is what it is. It's like one of the first scenes is, oh, it's disgusting is what it is. But it's funny is what, it's just so cheesy, this movie. And maybe this won't remind you of it, but it just made me think of it. Okay, now we should be good. Okay. Yeah, see, I want to let this really dry before we continue on. So, yeah, let's leave this for another day, if that's all right with you guys. You know how I roll. I could sit here for hours. But eventually we would all get hungry. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's really just, I just love doing it. I love creating. I love sharing it. This is how I interact with people. I don't really interact with people out in the world, except for work. Well, I guess now I do the work thing, but the work thing. But yeah, so you guys are my friends. You're my peeps. And I'm really, really appreciative of that. Especially at this point in my life, it's a godsend. I'm not really a religious person, but I understand what that would mean, So there's that. So we're going to wait and we're going to finish it because I don't want to rush it. I could rush it and get it done and it wouldn't be exactly what I wanted. And I'd rather take the time and do it right. Like, what's his name said? Was it Casey and the Sunshine? Oh, you guys are so... I just love doing it. And I love sharing it. Okay, so I'm not going to keep gushing. I'm sorry. Now I'm blushing. So, next, on Monday, 1:30 Central Daylight Time. And just remember that. Monday and Friday, 1:30. Tuesday and Thursday, 8:45. I might adjust it now. And then on Saturday, if I do Saturday, it'll be at 1:30. And I might do a little bit more adjusting of the time, but I think I'm getting into this place where I'll be able to do actually just set the times. I guess, but I might have to change it. But for now, I'm going to try and do the same schedule every week. I have an appointment this week on Tuesday and Thursday that won't happen anymore after this week. So anyway, so that's where we're at. I hope you had fun today. It's so cute. I wish I could. Okay, let me see if you can see it like this. Does that make sense? Yes. So there's I'll hold it this way a little bit. That's kind of what it looks like so far. There. And then, so this pops there, and then this pops there and there. It's getting quite thick. We may have to adjust that. And then it opens up and it just takes a little time for this to move down. But eventually it will. I wish there was some way. Oh, you know what I could do? I can attach it. I can do something here that'll pull it down. That's what I could do. Or I could... Oh, see, this is why it takes time sometimes. What I could do is I could have cut a thing out of the middle here. So this goes up and then another part goes down. That's another thing you could do. Well, if you want to be a Perky Penny Peep. Oh, I have a Perky Penny Peep group. I used to. Maybe I'll start one again. We'll see. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a good Father's Day tomorrow. And I hope that you have a fun Saturday. And I hope you're creative and you get some fun, you know? It's a double pop-up. Yeah, it is a double pop-up. At least double. And the thing is, you can keep going and going and going. And you could do this right here. You could do another one here and another one. You could do a bunch of them. And you just have to change the bottom and make it thicker, you know? So, yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, Kathy. Goodbye, Hadassah. Goodbye, Shelly. Goodbye, Fee. Goodbye, Denise. Goodbye, Laquita. Goodbye, Carol 2. Goodbye, Carol 1. Did I say goodbye to Teresa? And I said goodbye to Fee. Oh, that's right. Katie's shopping at the quilting store today, so that's why she's not here. I don't know where Michelle is. Michelle might be here, but she might be quiet. I don't know why she would be quiet, though. Bye, Shelly. I don't know if I got Shelly. I'm going through my list. That's what I do. I scroll through the chat and make sure I got everybody. Did I say Denise? Bye, Denise. Just in case. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great Sunday. Oh, good night, Fee. Have a good sleep. Bye-bye.